We've been breaking since 2016 and offer a variety of breaks from pick your teams and pick your players to random teams and drafted teams, mixers, and more. We built this app with the collector in mind, with features like scheduled drop times, custom notification settings, and earn rewards on purchases, among other things. And we want to be a one-stop shop for collectors, which is why we've added services like PSA grading and eBay consignment straight from breaks. We are a PSA authorized dealer and offer grading services from value to walkthrough. All you need to do is fill out the form on our website within 24 hours of a break completing, and we will take care of the rest. All submissions for breaks come with a review and wipe down of your card, and you won't be charged anything until we get your card back from PSA. eBay consignment is a similar process where you will need to fill out a form on our site within 24 hours of a break completing for any cards you'd like to submit. All cards will be listed next business day for a 5-day auction starting at 99 cents. And after the sale, you'll have the option to be paid out via check, PayPal goods, or break credit. The links for these services will be in the description of every break. If you have any questions about how the app or how our breaks work, feel free to message us on your preferred social platform. Or jump in the chat of one of our breaks and the break host can help walk you through it. Summer is here and Real Sports Cards is hitting the road on June 16th. I'm talking about the 2025 Real Sports Cards Summer Road Trip, where we'll be virtually road tripping across the country, with a few in-person stops mixed in, giving away something every single day of the road trip tied to the city that we happen to be in that day. All right here on the Real Sports Cards app. But that's just the beginning of the fun, because similar to our collector games last year, you'll be able to accumulate points every single break for a chance to win break credit. The point totals for this will reset weekly, so no matter when you decide to join the fun, you'll always have a chance at the top spot that week. But there will still be a massive prize for the person that accumulates the most points during the duration of the road trip. The road trip begins June 16th on our way to Fanatics Fest in New York City, and will continue through September 7th when we make it back to Minneapolis in time for the grand opening of our new store. We'll have more info on all of this coming soon, which will be posted right here in the app. In the meantime, start grabbing your favorite road trip snacks, crafting that perfect playlist, and filling up on gas, because this is going to be a road trip to remember.
What's happening, everyone? Andrew Naggs here with Real Sports Cards, and we are live. We have Topps Baseball Mixer number 2. This is the same one that Titus ran at the National. Same configuration and boxes here. But here we go. Let's have some fun. Actually, just let me get this labeled here. I forgot to label my last one. TC number 83. What's the date today? 8/4. And this is baseball number 2, 8/4. All right, ready to go. Good luck, everyone. Fun little cheap mixer here. We do still have some more breaks for the afternoon. I did just go $5 off Deca basketball. Anyone want to hop into that? Prism Deca, pretty fun product there. Let's do the tin first. 11 left in Garbage Pail Kids. That stuff's been really fun. And we got 23 left in V-Friends. Are we going to rip that today? We are so close. We are so close. I want to save that because this will be random to all. We got Cal Ripken Jr. here on the tin. This one will be random to all at the end of the break. Let me put that there so I don't forget, and let's get started. So yeah, like I said, just those 3 opened for the rest of the afternoon, but we got plenty more to rip after this one. We'll end up being a few minutes late for it, but we do have that football mixer. After the football mixer, we have the Deca basketball. But then after Deca basketball, we get to rip a full case of Topps Chrome Marvel. I am excited for that one. That was one of the breaks that got pushed from the National. So that that top 3 spots will be for last week's. I'm going to clarify with Amo after this break, but those should be for last week's road trip, not this week's. So those points still matter. There's some tight races going on right now. All right, here we go. Let's get started. Adley Rutschman. We got a little red hot here. Red hot Vladimir Guerrero Jr. These are always cool. 29 out of 50. Vladdy Jr. Blue Jays going to Ammo. Corbin Burns. I'll make a sleeve up pile over here. Yamamoto New Breed. Jonathan India. Own the Game. Those are cool cards. Bobby Witt Jr. Daryl Strawberry Purple. Shota Imanaga. Jordan Montgomery. Did I miss our auto? Just making sure I didn't miss it. All right, well, we got Panini. It looks like we got Panini. Well, that's too bad. All right, let's go. Let's do a Heritage High number from last year. Paul Goldschmidt. So yeah, we'll do, like I said, we'll obviously have the top break hit get 5 points, lowest serial number get 3 points, and highest serial number get 1 point, but I won't be able to show you the leaderboard until all of the last week breaks are done. But like I said, we're only 1 break in right now. Hopefully everyone had a good weekend. Oh, dang, we got a relic. Relics are real thick in this product. Well, never know. Maybe we got a patch auto. All right, here we go. Jordan Montgomery. $6.99 Jordan Beck, Rockies. Tyler Cropley. That one looks different. I thought so. Look at that. I already found it. We're not even going to have to go through the back of the cards anymore. I thought that picture looked different. How about Fernando Tatis Jr. on the image variation? Padres going to Ammo. Look at that. Look at those eyes. We don't even have to go through the backs anymore. Royce Lewis out of $6.99. $5.19. That one is 89. It's going to be tough to beat right there. $5.19 out of $6.99. Nick Nastrini. Trevor Larnach, 44 out of 699. Rowdy Tellez. Black, that's 36 out of 75. Jared Jones. Nice one there for the Pirates. I mean, there is one other Pirates pitcher we'd rather have, but we'll take a little Jared Jones. Chris Sale. .211 out of 225. Mini, Kevin Biggio. Pedro Pajes. And Brandon Crawford. Brandon Crawford on the Clubhouse collection. His face looks like animated. I don't know. Looks animated. Brandon Crawford there for the Cardinals. Cardinals going to ammo. There is 231 out of 699. Angels going to Silver Wave and Braves going to Dizzy Dank. That's kind of cool. 2023 most valuable players, so we'll have to run a random for that one as well. Every time I see Paul Skeens, I just hope for an extra short print. Jurickson Profar. Cole Winn. That is going to do it for our 2024 Heritage High. So this one was 231 out of 699. I think our low is 29 still. Yep, 29 out of 50. This is going to be our high. Little Royce Lewis, go Twins. Titus, who did you have, Al? All right, let's mix it up. Let's give my eyes a little rest and do a 2025 Topps Series 2. Just making sure I had the right box. So no numbered ones in our silver pack. You had the A's. You know I'm always trying. You know I'm always trying, Mr. Ammo. How's your day going? Get to rip some football after this, then some Marvel, some basketball. We got a whole lot of goodies this afternoon. Blake Snell on the pink. Lots of goodies this afternoon. Graham Ashcraft. Tariq Skubal insert. 2025 Athletics. That is a 1270. 1270 Athletics. Athletics going to TC Baller. There's our new high number. There's our new high number. Awesome. Thanks, buddy. Good to hear. Good to hear. Hopefully we can find you some goodies and some points. Did a package get to... I am not sure. I'm not sure, Al. You'd have to ask Titus tomorrow. Austin Hayes foil. Sandy Koufax. Jose Ramirez. And Rhett Lauder. Rhett Lauder going to be our rookie relic there. Reds. All right, we got 2025 Heritage and then Topps Chrome. You gotta be mean to me, is what you're saying? Is that the new technique? Word on the street. Jacob deGrom, William Contreras, Ronald Acuna Jr., Austin Wells, and nice Sean Murphy auto. We'll get to that in 1 second. Let's just buzz through the rest of these. Garrett Crochet. Nice. Real one autograph, Mr. Sean Murphy. Braves. Braves are going to Dizzy Dank. Put that there so I remember to run the random for that card. For last week's road trip, I think it's just the 2 national breaks and then Tom's 2 breaks, I believe. So the 2 national breaks plus Tom's 2. So just 4. Luis Robert. Buyback. Darren Johnson. Curtis Meade refractor. So yeah, I think it's just 4 breaks left. James Wood on the foil. Nice rookie there. Tariq Skubal. Reese Hoskins. Jesus Sanchez. Gustavo refractor. All right, one more stack. Nick Castellanos. Wilson Contreras. DJ Hers. Corbin Burns. Jackson Holiday. All right, come on. Let's find a short print. So no short prints. All right, last box here. Let's end with a big one here. 2025 Topps Chrome here. Like I said, after this break, we're going to hop right into some football. Montero, Dustin Harris, and gold, Kodai Senga. That is 30 out of 50. Kodai Senga gold, that's cool. Mets. Clayton Kershaw. And nice, Kevin Alcantara. Refractor auto, 388 out of 499. Chicago Cubs. Chicago Cubs going to Jughead. Get that in the mint. Little rookie ink there. Rookie refractor auto, River Ryan. Jazz Chisholm. Blue, 76 out of 150. IKF. Marcus Simeon. Hurston Waldrop. Christian Mena. Royce Lewis, 1 out of 150. Go Twins. There's our new low number. 1 out of 150. Twins going to Philly White. Dragons. And Duhar, James Wood refractor. Cody Bellinger. And that is going to wrap us up. Like I said, I appreciate everyone as always. Do a recap here. 150 IKF Pirates, James Wood refractor. We got Brandon Crawford, Royce Lewis, Jordan Beck, Kevin Biggio, Trevor Larnach, and Brian De La Cruz. Jared Jones out of 75. Rhett Lauder, Darren Johnson there on the buyback. James Wood and Blake Snell. On to our showcase. 29 or 29 out of 50, red hot there. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Fernando Tatis Jr. there, nice image variation from Heritage. Sean Murphy for the Braves, real one autograph. We got Kodai Senga Gold Wave 30 out of 50, and now we are road tripping here for these last three. Then we got a couple randoms to run, so I'll set those up as well. But let's put these in. Here we go. We got our high serial number. Is Athletics. That is 1270 out of 2025. Athletics to TC Baller. Does not look like he is in here yet. First break. First break, getting yourself a point there in our road trip. Congratulations there. Welcome, welcome. We got Royce Lewis, 1 out of 250 there. That was, what was that, Philly weight? Philly White is also not in here. And then Money Mid hit of the break. Kevin Alcantara, 388 out of 499. Cubs going to Jughead. He's in there. All right, let me set up a couple randoms here real quick. One for the tin and then one for the dual card. Dual card. So that one was Angels Braves. And then the other one is the Collector's tin. And that is copy all. All right, switch you guys over to the desktop here. Collector's tin here. All right, dice roll must be 4 or higher. Going 8 rounds. Good luck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and final round 8 going to the Marlins. Marlins going to Ammo. So there is that. That will get shipped out to you. All right, now let's go ahead and run the random assignment for the duel. Actually, let me save this. Dual card. We got Angels, Braves. Dice roll 4 or higher. Going 7. Good luck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and final round 7 going to the Braves. Going to the Braves. All right, everyone. That is going to do it for me on this one. I'll see you guys back here in just a couple minutes with football. Thanks, everyone.